Hi, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Lucas, and today I'm joined with
Nick.
And Grace.
Sadly, Matrix cannot join us today.
It's alright, though. Our first three-part.
First three-part. So I'm going to go ahead and start us off with the topic of political parties and should they end. My total belief is that there should be no political parties and everything should be totally based upon what policies are instead of voting for Democrat or Republican.
I agree with that because almost every Trump supporter and Biden supporter, aka Democrats and Republicans I've met, are like, I support Trump or I support Joe Biden because he's not Trump. I say, what are their policies? And everybody doesn't say anything because they don't know the policies. They only vote for either, if they're a Democrat, they vote for the Democratic leader. And if they vote Republican, then they vote Republican. Discarding their policies because they just don't want the other one to win. Because they were taught from a young age to only care for that party. So I agree with you. I think we should end the political parties and go completely based on policies.
I agree, honestly, because a lot of kids out of school, they only like Trump because he's solely Republican.
Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate so we have something to go with. Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Nick?
I mean, I don't understand it because, well, you agree with all.
Right. But for the sake of
It's
debate,
for like a point of view.
so we can further understand our views.
This is why I want to have special guests, so we have somebody to debate, actually.
Right. So if you're wanting to be a special guest tuning in on Discord, go ahead and hit us up. I'll leave my Discord link in the bio. Don't worry about it. So today, shoot. So playing devil's advocate, let's say that I want to keep political parties. Why? Because they allow for a basis to be continued, and so that people don't have to research as much into political parties as into each political person. Think about when you have a political candidate, you have to when you have so many political candidates for presidency, you're like, okay, you have to research so many.
Okay.
So why don't you just go upon their political party?
Okay, the response to that is that, okay, for example, if there's two Democratic, I forgot to call it, two Democrats who are trying to win the primary, two candidates who are trying to win the primary so they can face off Donald Trump. A Democrat who's never looked at their policies are like, I don't care who wins as long as there's a Democrat running. But my response to that is they have two, Andrew Yang and Bernie Sanders, right? Mm-hmm. One believes in universal basic income while the other doesn't. But people don't like, some people might not like that, but support Andrew Yang all the same because he's a Democrat. So, anyone else?
A lot of people during the primaries, a lot of black voters voted for Biden solely because he was a Democrat. They didn't know anything about him, and that's why Biden won the black vote when Bernie has done a lot more for black citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting how you both mentioned the black population vote, and I think that's very interesting. Targeting minorities is the biggest reason why I believe political parties, saying that from both a Democratic and a Republican view, that when you target to get voters, not obviously target to you know what I'm talking about. Targeting voters, it's easier to say, oh, well, this political party supports minorities rather than this political party doesn't. So that's why I feel that, not really, but I view that we should keep political parties. Does anyone have a response to that?
Well, I disagree because
I wasn't listening.
Anyway.
Fair.
I'm neither a Democrat or Republican because Democrats are basically just centrists at this point.
No.
But let me speak. Anyway,
I don't agree with political parties because neither of them care about you. I'm sorry. They
get a
just
little mad.
don't.
I'm sorry.
No, they don't.
I don't like being interrupted.
I'm sorry. Okay,
and I was in the middle of a tangent. Anyway, I'm a leftist, which is very far left on the scale. But there is a Republican that I like, and that's Mitt Romney. He's very respectful at this point.
He's anti-gay, though.
Where did you hear that? Where's your source?
His policies. I side with. It says, does he believe in homosexual marriage?
But he's respectful.
It says no.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying my point is that he's respectful.
But he doesn't want marriage for them.
Anyway, I'm saying he's very respectful. That's why he doesn't.
But you can't get married if he becomes president because he's going to try to get rid of it.
Anyway, can I just say I
enjoy him because he's respectful and
he has done a lot for the black community. Like, he's gone to Black Lives Matter protests and all that. Mm-hmm. And he's pro-mask. He does a lot of things that wouldn't be deemed as Republican.
Yeah, and Democrats would still hate him because they don't.
They just think, oh, he's Republican. He's
Republican,
racist, so homophobic, misogynistic. But no, I really don't think he's all those things. He's very respectful with his ideologies.
So coming back to my view as more of a Republican, and
you're center, right?
Right, I'm more center, but I grew up with Republican beliefs, and I still have a lot of Republican beliefs. And
Same here, but
I used to be a Republican
you'd still probably count me as a Republican, and that's completely fine. But I think we should completely get rid of political parties. Now coming back to my true belief, I believe we should get rid of political parties because it literally disencourages people defining their own thoughts and beliefs.
Okay, but yeah, like Grace said, Mitt Romney, he's perfect. He has a very democratic beliefs, but he's a Republican. But Democrats won't listen to him because, he's a Republican, so they assume he's homophobic, racist, stuff like that.
So, right, which is why I completely agree that we should get rid of political parties in general and not include political parties when we talk about candidates.
Yeah,
instead, we should be like, oh, well, this guy, his underlying belief is that we should target main policies. You know, does this guy believe in this, and does that guy believe in this? Which is practically political parties, but on the other end, which is practically political parties, but when people think of political parties, they more think of multiple policies instead of underlying ones.
And I've been on TikTok recently, and a lot of Republicans have been saying that they would vote for Andrew Yang. Like,
because they actually...
Well, they enjoy him.
I've seen the complete opposite as well. Yeah. I've seen a lot of Democrats say they would vote for Trump.
Yeah, because those are the ones who look at the policies instead of just deciding which party to vote for.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And I truly believe that we should... Oh, I'm sorry if I cut you off.
Keep going. You were talking.
I'm too kind to let you
All right,
not
fine.
speak.
What was I going to say? Nice. But a good point against the not getting rid of political parties is that almost every other country has political parties too.
Well, see, the problem with also getting rid of political parties is that
I forgot what it's called.
Diversity.
We're gonna differentiate.
Wait, now you got me mispronouncing it.
Okay, we're gonna stray ourselves. The Americans are gonna stray themselves more away from the world than they already are.
And I think it's kind of crazy. There's only two main political parties where you can fit yourself in because
the
party never
look
wins.
at Poland.
Mexico.
Poland
Doesn't
has
Mexico
so
have
many.
8?
Mexico has 8. They have the socialists. They have Democrat. They have Republican,
communist,
Green Party, communist, socialist.
They have. If you guys look at Poland, which Poland has a lot of political parties. The last time I checked, I might be wrong in this, but I believe they have 16, which I think is insane.
Yeah, I agree. Either we should get rid of the parties, or let more parties have a chance of becoming, or have more than just 2 parties running.
Hell, why don't we start our own party, guys?
I mean,
all right, let's go.
The Teen Party, the Green Party.
Yeah, I'm already part of the Green Socialist Party.
Yeah, since they're very far left compared to Democrats.
I don't.
And I also think it's kind of crazy because our 2 parties are leaning more right.
Yeah, but we're also by starting our own party, we're also trying to encourage other parties. So maybe we have no idea what we're doing, and we're just kind of teens, and we're kind of having.
Yeah, we're teens. We're not really.
A little bit, not professional.
Yeah, we're not professional enough.
Oh no, we're pretty off.
Maybe in 10 years.
Maybe in 10 years we could still be doing this. Yeah. Called adult talk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, adult discussion.
Are you gonna edit this?
Yeah, I'm gonna edit some
out
parts.
The part where I yelled at Nick because I feel bad now.
No, it's fine.
Oh, I feel
All
bad.
right. So, anything else?
Say your apologies, both of you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
All right.
Daddy
well,
Lucas
this
here.
was Teens Discuss. I'm sorry this was only a 10-minute one. Grace is about to leave, and don't take us seriously because we're only teens. I'm Nick.
I'm Lucas.
And I'm Grace.
This is Teens Discuss. Goodbye.